Wurmkin with Echo Rite. Stygian as our secondary clan. We go with Foregone Power, I think. And obviously, we're gonna play on good old Covenant 25. Hopefully I haven't grown rusty. We have double Echo Infusion, double Titan's Gratitude and a Broken Memories. That seems like a really nice start. We're up against Talos and Fel. Talos with Daze and Sap. Fel with Rage. And Seraph with Sap as well. Okay, good old Echo Rite. Haven't played with him in a while. With them. Yeah, let's go with they for Echo Rite. Firewall isn't bad. But Totem Fragment. We already have 2 big spells in Titan's Gratitude. They just need a +10 magic power. And they will deal with pretty much everything up until Fel. And honestly, the most non-upgraded, non-shard upgraded mobs in the Fel fight as well. Do we go with Edge Armor? If I'm gonna build something a bit spell related, I don't think we wanna have X taking up the space. I'm gonna go with Shellsmith. I will, as usual, take these thingies. Although spell related builds do kind of fall off against the Divinity. Just a little bit though. We can still get enough power to burst the Divinity with spells as well. We don't care about the reduced size, but we do care about less preparation time. We also care about their mod range though. Let's create some candy. As much as I want to kill you with that, that's a clear priority. 4 armor for both of you. You need another Foregone Power if you want to die before the pile. This... No, I think we can just set up this wave on the bottom to soften up the boss. You might hit our pyre once. You might also not hit our pyre at all. In fact, I think that's rather likely. And luckily we didn't discard the Foregone Power. So we can even spend that on you. We didn't get any shard upgraded enemies here. It can sometimes happen. Good first fight. Returned Soul. I do like that. There is also Abounding Echoes with Infusion. Getting the Echo Infusions infused would be very infusing indeed. I would be very enthused about that infusion. Returned Soul is just a great card, especially with Echo Rite, and it goes really well into a spell weakness heavy deck. I don't think I turned down a returned soul this early. Crit Builder and Energy Siphon. They're giving me some interesting choices here. I have to go with Energy Siphon. And for the unit, I could see a Siren of the Sea being helpful. Probably more so than a Keeper of Echoes. Maybe not. Let's go with the Keeper. And I think we want spell upgrades. Let's take a look at this relic. Lightstone Casing. Decayed Decoy, we don't have any way to apply Reap at the moment. Otherwise it's a very strong relic. Let's go with Lightstone Casing. There's a +10 on my Titan's Gratitude. I will also cost reduce it. Don't want Permafrost on anything. Not right now. Double stack the Energy Siphon, that's really good. We will also cost reduce that. And the +20 doesn't go on the Titan's Gratitude, although 125 damage would be nice to have right now. I want to put it on an Echo Break. That gave us a lot of power. Yeah. That gives us the spell weakness we need to just nuke Talos. Let's take the Ember Drain here. Set these guys up. Start working on you. Train Steward, Titan's Gratitude does not get us the Collector. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I think it's what we do anyways, but... would have preferred the other one, but this will do. That's not actually a consumed spell. Let's get some power here on the top floor. We're gonna be just fine against this boss. For some reason I thought I could kill you, but apparently not. That makes it a bit more annoying. Okay. Glad we managed to hit that. Yeah, I misplayed that a bit. I could have optimized our boss fight more. So we take 14 damage here. Ouch. Proclamation. I kinda want that. Yeah, I really want that. And the Mollusk Mage is great. the dupe. As much as I want the relic here, it's the dupe. And no. I have to turn those guys down. We dupe the energy siphon. Good old Wingmaker isn't a bad spell. But this isn't a bad upgrade either. Yeah, it's okay. Does give me some more options of setting up the floor. Right now we're not gonna make much use of those options because we mostly want the Mollusk Mage on the top as our final unit. But it will be nice in the future. I kinda need some candy on the top floor. Do I want that back? Not necessarily. What do I want back here? I think it's the energy siphon. We don't need that many in this fight. The reason I duped it was mostly because of future fights. Not ideal. $75 times 7, 490. Mollusk Mage. I can't use the proclamation, otherwise we would have the damage necessary. That would be 100 times 7, 700 damage to get the kill here. If I just had one more candy here, that would work. Oh no, I should have played the Mollusk Mage first. That was bad. No, we need to get this Disciple Protector out of the way. That is essential. You have sweep anyways. Well, we won. This deck needs more consistency. That is surprisingly tempting to fuel our extract stuff. Eel Gorgon. That is probably not what I want to build towards. But I kinda like the idea of Guard of the Unnamed or Siren of the Sea Essence. In a Keeper of Echoes. We do need more draw. More so than energy, I think. Icy Xylophyte is action, apply spell weakness 1. If we use that on the top floor, it won't help us. Skip, I think. We need to remove some of the weaker cards in the deck. Foregone Powers and Echo Breaks are part of that, but so are Train Stewards. With the Mollusk Mage, the Echo Breaks have some application. I want all of these spells to at least hit the minimum amount we need them to be able to do. Nothing to double stack. That's fine. We could also buy our I should have looked at these upgrades first. Piercing. I like that. Spell chain. I don't think I want that right now. Let's upgrade our Keeper of Echoes. So that we can actually get some amount of scaling there. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. That does matter. More than the armor, I think. Armor 15 with haste. What we're currently lacking is what we have is pretty good like single target damage spells. What we don't have is a good AoE or like multi-target damage. Nah, that wasn't definitely not what I wanted to discard there. Oh, that was so much not what I wanted to discard there. I wanted to use that to get the collector. We definitely played a Gratitude. We also want to play this Echo Break. And this spell weakness is also necessary. Might as well use it on you. Thanks to the spell weakness, we can get the kill there. You are not a problem. You guys on the bottom floor might be. That is probably the most useful thing I can do there. One and two and three. What did I consume so far? Only the Echo Break. I'm gonna get that back every turn anyways. There is some spell weakness. I have some more of that. Oh, and I also have damage. I can wait with that. We wait until the top floor if we have to. Well, we don't have to. Revenge of the Damned, Ancient Resonance, and Soul Cripple. Ancient Resonance would be the AoE spell that I'm looking for. That's 20-30 damage AoE. Assuming Mollusk Mage is out and Eternal Kinstone is up. Crippled with the Totem Fragment. Yeah, that's good enough. Preserve is tempting. Sometimes I just need to hold my spell weakness or damage spell cards. Some removals and a chance to find a relic. Or spell upgrades and an event. I prefer the left side here, but honestly either side here could be good. Is there anything we want to have early to set up? Yes, there is. I don't think we do any more pacting for now. Let's get another Train Steward and another Foregone Power out of the deck. Yeah, it's still Foregone Powers we want to remove. We just built that ourselves. Eternal Kinstone is basically Encased Divinity. Do I take a Temporal Talisman? With all these attuned cards, it's not bad. And onwards. We're at 80 shards at the moment. Crystal Cloak doesn't scare me at all. Mark of Invasion is a little bit scary. But not really all that much. We set up the usual stuff on the top floor. Do we actually... No, I don't think we kill anyone on that top floor. We take 6. Oh yes. That has to be the play here. And we remove you. And we power freeze our Mollusk Mage so that we have an answer for you more reliably. How much does this? That's almost enough. Impressive. But we don't have the candy for proclamation anywhere else, so we're still gonna use the proclamation on the top. Target this one instead, and then just refill our candies here. Trigger some incant. Titan's Gratitude takes care of you. Echo break these buffed backliners. Then we just see what we discard, right? That works. And we return the non-piercing gratitude. Get rid of you. I should have played the other one as well. Now we always get either the Echo Break or hopefully the Titan's Gratitude back with Echo, right? That's not quite enough here. It will be enough to clear out the weaklings on this floor. That seems like a good application. Makes it easier to get rid of these guys. We are close to having enough damage for you. So there we go. Well, as soon as you move to the top floor, we're gonna greet you with a Titan's Gratitude. Hello. We could go for ambient charge. We will be able to extract 3 on the top floor most of the time. Shouldn't be a problem with the Eternal Kinstone, giving us the one that we need to play. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Card draw is important. I don't like any of these. We don't need more than 1 preserve. Relic and spell upgrades? Eventually we want to get some minion upgrades, I suppose. Golden Vault is good, but Kratos Quill is also a lot of damage. Well, Golden Vault isn't damage, but I'm gonna go with the Kratos Quill. Value Resonance? I like it. We didn't pick any upgrades for our Ember, so these cost reductions do make a difference. We're often getting this thing back, so making it 0 cost would make sense here. We don't have anything that we want to consume remove. Not even broken memories, I think. I don't think I want to put another Search Stone on anything. Well, no, I do. I do want the Search Stone. Reason for that being our Echo Rite upgrade, bringing us back the necessary card. Do we just hold over the Ancient Resonance? That permanently solves all the small enemies we could encounter. And like this, it does it even without many candies on the floor. This Ember Stone is not necessary. But I'm gonna buy it anyways and keep that Echo Break in the deck. Almost certainly. We have a lot of cost reductions now, so our deck is mostly free. This means we can pick some more expensive cards now. And use those a bit easier. Also, it means the Ember Drain here at the very start will not be a problem. If I play this every turn anyways, maybe I play it on the top floor now. To get the Incant and Inspire triggers. We definitely play the Kinstone, that is actually really important. Again, Incant and Inspire triggers. And I want to get rid of as many statues as possible. Just so I have more freedom of where I use my frontline targeting spells. I'm gonna use this now. I don't want the Clipped Guardian. I don't want the Ancient Resonance to remove the spell weakness on the Clipped Guardian. That might be something I care about. Although if it's our only damage spell, then I guess we go ahead and use it. And then we want to apply spell weakness to Fel after the fact. I guess that's the downside of putting Consume on this. Now it comes back every now and then. We don't really need more than 2 of those. Time to freeze a Titan's Gratitude for the next wave. Just spreading some candy all over my train. Well, now we have 4 charged echoes that can't be removed. What happens if we overcharge those? They can't be removed, so they won't be removed at the end of the turn, right? Okay, do we have enough damage to burst through to Fel? Not quite. That doesn't even kill the Clip Guardian. Titan's Gratitude Proclamation can take those out. So I guess we want to keep our Proclamation first. We don't want to discard that by accident. We also don't want to discard Ancient Resonance. And sure, we apply some more Frostbite to Fel, that works. What do we play here? Maybe an Echo Infusion. Take you out, just so we have a free shot on Fel if she comes... Wait. Never mind. Of course Fel doesn't come up to the top floor. We're done with the flying phase. Let's just preserve a proclamation. Anything we want to get rid of? Yeah, the preserve. I'm gonna preserve this echo break. Oh, we can now find out. Nope, that didn't get protected. Huh. Interesting. Wurmkin etchings. Kinda interesting. We can basically build a hand out of our consume pile. That is certainly not bad. But it's also not super amazing in this deck. I think I'll skip. We get the extra draw. Pretty easy choice there. And I think it's time I collect... No, we have Unstable Vortex and Hellwent on the Merchant of Steel side, so we don't have to collect our unit upgrades here. We can wait with that. No. Yes, actually. Not sure what to do with all these candies, but... First time each battle a card with Consume is played, add 2 copies to your hand. We have to use this carefully, but I think it will be good. Will it be good? What else are we looking for? It should be good. Let's get... I don't think I need the extra stats. I'm gonna go with armor 8 here. We're just gonna handle pretty much everything with spells. It has to be spell shield, huh? I'm not afraid. You might think this would counter me. But I have a piercing spell in the deck. It just makes things a bit more precise. There is our piercing spell. We need an extra candy here. No, we don't. We just need a train steward here. I have to be very careful how I pilot this. And because those spell shields could be a problem very easily. But this Titan's Gratitude is gonna maneuver us through this fight. And now we have 3 of them. They do all have Consume, but... we will get 1 back every turn. And that's all we will need. We need 1 next turn. And we don't want to put that on top of our deck because we get it back anyways and directly into our hand. We are gonna play the non-frozen one. the second backliner here. How do we deal with them? Shouldn't be a problem. It's just that we need to think about what tool we want to use. That would be a nice tool to use there, but this is fine. We need to get rid of one of these guys, otherwise it's gonna be hard to get through them all. And then here we kinda have to get through the spell shield. So let's play an ambient charge to draw. I am giving up some consistency to deal with this guy. And then we might have to get rid of your spell shield, so... We will be Ember Drained this turn. Luckily that is not an issue for us, because most of our deck is 0 cost. That gets rid of the spell shield. This is not quite enough. I am gonna put one of these Titan's Gratitudes on top of my deck. And I am gonna play this Proclamation. It does use up the spell weakness, but it's more damage than just the Titan's Gratitude, and it means that I can throw out some more damage against you. And I will guaranteed have a Titan's Gratitude in this hand. Not that I actually needed one there. But it's good to have nonetheless. We can get the kill before combat. There we go. I think quite a few players would have skipped that challenge. But I think there is no risk involved with this deck at all. Thanks to the Echo Seedling especially. You can... The Traitor's Quill also did a fair amount there. Unnamed Tome. Kinda want that. Oh. Divinity will be rough. Lost Luggage isn't bad. If we want to set up on the top floor, we need to have good scaling. You need some higher base health. Maybe even Endless would have been good for you. We do have that one space that we can use. Maybe that should have gone on Mollusk Mage actually, and the Incant should have gone on Keeper. That might have been correct. To allocate these upgrades the other way. Yeah, these are not relevant for us, and I'm very happy to stay at 110 pack charts. Lost Luggage is okay. But we're not a setup deck. We're an execution deck. Whenever a card with extract is played, gain an energy and gain a candy. How much health does our champion have? 25? Well, let's get these removals done. Foregone Powers and Echo Breaks are still the worst cards in the deck. I don't care about having 2 Train Stewards in the deck, that's fine. I don't need to remove those. Echo Breaks and Foregone Powers are the real offenders here that are gonna slow me down. What do I need more of? It might just be Piercing Gratitudes. I think that's it, yes. Candy capacity doesn't matter for us. This might not seem like much, but it might help us keep Echo Right alive. Well, onwards to adventure. This fight is gonna be easy. True challenge is definitely gonna be the divinity for us. I could foregone power you. But I could also freeze the proclamation instead. And there is our Mollusk Mage and Ancient Resonance. Yeah. Let's do this. More gratitude is always good. This doesn't consume, so we can play this first. You do have damage shields. We could easily pierce through them if we wanted to. From here on out, it's important we utilize the Ancient Resonance correctly in this fight. Because we will only guaranteed be able to burst down one target a turn. We won't always be able to burst down multiples. The clearer I can keep this train, the much better off we are. And we're starting to stack some spell weakness on Seraph. Our biggest hit is gonna be the Proclamation, hitting for 215. We need to hit for about 20 times that. That would be 4,300. Maybe 19 times is enough. So we would need 18 spell weakness to one-shot Seraph with that. That's probably what I'm aiming for here. We don't need to one-shot Seraph, but it makes everything much easier. I could just straight up get an Energy Siphon back, play it, and then Broken Memories it back to the top. But I think I want these to cycle again. So I'm just gonna do this. That's fine. We use the Ancient Resonance here. Throw out the Gratitudes. This one has Consume. I kinda don't want to consume that. Here we just tank the damage. That's a thing we can do. We do need to play the Resonance. Well, we don't have to tank the damage. That also means we are dealing a little bit of damage to Seraph. Just a tiny bit. Don't like Seraph being on this middle floor. I would have loved to Resonance here. How do we do this? Really don't want to get that back, but I think even if we do, that's gonna be okay. We'll probably need at least one Titan's Gratitude next turn. Broken Memories works. It does slow down our draw, but that is fine. Resonance the top floor. Now it is time to get these additional energy siphons off. Because this is relentless, we're not gonna have time to draw back into those again. We can take the 10 here. We need this floor to be clear so we can actually hit Seraph. Luckily, this already helps with that. And then we Broken Memories, the energy siphon back on top of the deck. You can eat a Train Steward. We're up to 16 spell weakness. Yeah, 2 more will do it. We nuke this floor. I'm not gonna play any discard. I will just keep the Proclamation in my hand. So I have the guarantee. Nuke. This fight though. This fight is entirely different. This is a very different beast of a fight. We luckily only have 10 sweep on the top floor because we kept our pack shards to a minimum. But the waves are much more dense. We still want to be on the top floor. In fact, I think we have to be on the top floor. We need time to prepare these waves. This fight I have to play very differently. I have to consume a lot of spells to keep my top floor alive. Unnamed Tome is gonna be worth quite a lot. Maybe that shouldn't be the spell I'm duping, but there we go. I can actually finish this fight in Relentless. That is easily possible, that we get strong enough to finish the fight in Relentless. With the extra stat gain from the consume things, with the Karuska, with the Box Slime, triggering Keeper of Echoes, and Echo Rite, also benefiting from that. Ancient Resonance helping us clean these very dense waves out. Preventing damage wherever possible. I think we do have a viable game plan here. Because our consume pool is gonna be so messed up anyways, I'm just gonna use these cards to gain some added benefits. We might need the unnamed tome next turn against Chains the Sighted. We want to silence the Resolve trigger to add a Scorch and the Extinguish trigger to add a Vengeful Shard. Both of these do matter. This floor will almost completely get wiped out by an Ancient Resonance. My main goal here is really just floor control. Not necessarily nuking the divinity. We will need to nuke Chains the Sighted. That will require about 3 spell weaknesses. 3 will be 420. So I'm gonna apply some spell weakness to you. Taking 12 extra damage here to this Clipped Reflector is fine. I'm gonna set you up for the AoE card, the Resonance. And we can keep that in hand. We can easily get some more candy here before we actually play the Resonance. We're very close. Can we get one more candy? That will do it. Nuking almost the entire floor there. You know, that gives me some breathing room. What do I want back here? The Preserve and just hold it in hand for now. This floor requires an extra resonance because of the spell shield. So I'm gonna do that now. So I can resonance this floor when they are on the top floor with the totem fragment applying spell weakness to them. And apart from that, I'm basically free to do what I want this turn. I'm gonna trigger some more consume stuff up there. What's left in my deck? I'm very happy to ambient charge that. What do we even want back? Unnamed Tome against the final wave, maybe? Our floor is slowly scaling. You're the next target that we definitely need to nuke. Otherwise you're gonna mess up our pyre. Not quite enough right now. I can't afford to discard this. You know, this is 2 more candy. That will do. We can't nuke this floor entirely with the resonance. That didn't really help. But we don't have to nuke the entire floor. If we get back this energy siphon, put that on you. And then get 1 more candy by playing the Echo Break against the backline to get the shield off. Then we only leave 1 enemy here on the top floor. That's the other energy siphon. That means we can now proclaim you. We did, however, give our Ancient Resonance consume. That means we will have to deal with this floor in a different way. So I'm starting to pick them off 1 by 1. What is even available? That's a good one. Wasn't quite enough. That's not the spell I wanted, but it does have consume. Right, but you gain armor as well. This is the point where I'm starting to run into some troubles dealing with these waves with my spells, but at least our top floor has scaled a lot by now. I think I have to do it this way. Play 2 consume spells here to take out this frontliner. And these guys I think we can deal with. Just trigger these incants and inspires and whatever they're called. Yeah, our deck is getting fairly weak at this point, but this is relentless. And as you can see, there's an X on the boss. I wonder what that means. Some reason it makes me want to consume my entire deck. Almost. There is one foregone power left in the deck. Okay. Win against Divinity. This was a deck that was probably one of the harder ones to pilot correctly. Decently powerful. Nice, we mastered Eternal Kinstone. It was actually a good card in this deck. So satisfying hearing these ding sound effects. That was a fun run. Monster Train is still, for me, definitely the best deck builder out there. At least from all that I have played so far. And I have played quite a few. I do really enjoy it a lot.